celebrating. Just kidding.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
My name is Sarah Hill. I handle social marketing for a software company in Buckhead called MemberClicks. It's association software, and it's not fabulously interesting, but you'll hear all about it later. I'm here to talk to you about happy social media, keeping it positive because we're all sick of politics. So, my first job was at a certain media giant here in Atlanta. Maybe you can guess. It was great. I loved it. It was a positive experience. I did a lot for the editorial department, but my favorite thing was social media. And I handled a lot of the big world's news events on Facebook, Twitter, you name it. That was my job. This lady, bane of my existence. She was really depressing. This is Casey Anthony, if you don't already know, the Orlando mom who was accused and acquitted of murdering her daughter. It was very depressing, and I noticed that it was kind of bleeding into my personal life. I was going home sad, like this guy. It was terrible. I was tweeting sad things. I was not enjoying TV. I was, laying around being miserable, and I thought, this is not how I want to live my life. Being a social media pro, if I'm tweeting sad things, it's because I'm sad. So that was me. I needed to improve it. So I got another job. Guess where? I'm not telling you, it's a secret. I worked for a nonprofit at a prestigious local university, and I loved it. I was tweeting positive things again. I was happy. I was making a difference. It was a teen dating violence prevention program, and it was awesome. But I had a new challenge. Wait for it. These guys loved the teens. They were wonderful, but reaching teens is a whole nother ballgame. They are wonderful people, warm, loving, the best of the future, I guarantee it, but they are hard to reach. They want to talk, not listen. Anybody with kids knows that. And here I am trying to talk to them on social media. I posted this guy, and all of a sudden, they were in on it. I said, healthy relationships deserve good hugs. Aw, I know. And all of a sudden, the teens were eating it up. They were sharing and following and loving everything that I posted. And I'm thinking, you gotta be kidding me, Carrots? Really? Carrots did it for you. But I figured out that the positive stuff really worked. So I found this stuff, and it's all on Pinterest. There's a little hint for you. Every positive message is beautiful on Pinterest. Found that stuff, posted it, tweeted it, sent it out. The kids ate it up. They love quotes because it makes them all seem wise and worldly. So that's me hiding the broccoli. When you have a positive message or something really important, you need to kind of wrap it up in something that they want to eat or consume, I guess. It's tough, and when I left the nonprofit eventually, and then I noticed that the message that you want to give is a sell. Like, take Coke, for example. They've been marketing positivity for decades. Have a Coke and a Smile has been around since the 50s, the 60s. They sell happiness, which is an incredibly intangible product. What they really sell is Coke, but if they can get you smiling, and you can associate that, anyone who's ever been to the world of Coke knows. So fast forward to today. This is the company I work for. Their association management software, which is not fascinating, but they sell the experience. That's what sets us apart. And that's how they use their marketing, which makes my job super easy because I can sell happiness. Membership software, not so sure. We love making small staff smile. That is what my company markets. They market the smile. Super easy for me. Smiles are everywhere. Here they are at work, and that's not me. Those are my colleagues. But they're selling the experience. They can get the software from a number of places, but the smiles that they're selling. So this is what I post, which is great. I really love my job. I get to sell this positivity and relate it back to the brand. Now the brand is an intangible thing, but you do what you can. So I get to show Anchorman while my family and friends are arguing over politics, and I resonate more than anybody else. But not always happy. Remember tartar sauce? We just saw him. So there's a lot of negativity in brands, and more than negativity, there's just neutral. It's hard to make something like association software fun and happy. So, I get stuck with this question. What is going to make people happy? How am I going to take something that's neutral or negative and spin it or make it positive or get something somebody's going to want to see or share or show their kids or their friends or their colleagues? It's not easy because most of the stuff out there is pretty neutral. Take Arlington Cemetery, right? They have a very somber message. Their market is burials, and they have to be reverent and respectful all the time, and you think it would be impossible to make that message positive. But, as I'm about to show you, their social media manager knows that positivity is not necessarily happiness. This picture was posted about a week ago. It got like a couple thousand shares, tons and tons of comments, views, likes, everything. Because they posted something that was going to lead to a respectful remembrance. Because positive doesn't always have to be happy. Back to hiding the broccoli. Coke sells that positive experience. If they were pushing the product all the time, I guarantee you they'd lose followers. It is so easy to hide a brand that you've liked for whatever reason because you don't want to be marketed to 24 hours a day. This guy was shoving Coke in your face, you wouldn't hang out with him. But because they sell happiness, they have their followers. So here's my message. The overall goal is to sell your product or to market your message or to raise money for your nonprofit. Of course you have to hit that goal. But you can't do the sell all the time. You have to play in positivity and meet people where they want to be, which is happiness, laughing, having fun. Be this guy. That's me. Don't be these penguins in the background. They're squabbling over politics. They're drinking the haterade. Don't be those guys. So there's me. There's my contact information. I'm available for weddings, bar mitzvahs. Anytime you need me, hit me up. I'll be happy to make you happy.
Yay.
Thank you very much. Okay, since we're in a bar, every time a meme pops up on screen, you have to take a shot. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes.